Amari Colombo opened its doors to the famed Italian restaurant chain Prego. Founded by chef Marco Boscaini, the first Prego restaurant opened in Samui, Thailand, and it's in Thailand that the Prego chain has grown. Prego Colombo is the first restaurant out of Thailand and will echo the chain's authentic home-style Italian cooking, which in fact is built on over 100 years of family recipes and Chef Marco's grandmother's famed risotto, which even won him recognition in the book, The Best 100 Risottos in the World. Chef Marco Ayubuan, welcome to Sri Lanka.
Thank you.
What is Prego Colombo all about?
Prego Colombo is a part of the big world of Prego, born 22 years ago in Thailand, actually in Koh Samui Island. So after opening several outlets, we decided to move abroad. So we arrived in Prego Colombo. Prego Colombo is a traditional, authentic Italian food. This is what I get from my grandmom, so I will bring for the future as well.
What sets the Prego brand apart from other Italian restaurants?
The authenticity, my old books of recipes that my grandmom gave to me. I actually grew up with my grandmom in the kitchen, and I learned how to start to cook, is right? So she gave to me a book, which is a few hundred of recipes, and I extract some of them. So this will become a Prego recipe book.
Your grandmother obviously played a huge part in what you are today. From the age of 7, you watched her make handmade pasta.
Oh, yes.
And you know, how has your grandmother influenced your style of cooking now?
When I was, you said, 7 years old, and I was around my grandma, looking her cooking every day, pasta, pizza, tiramisu. She went to the market back and have a very simple, rustic ingredients, and then she do so beautiful dishes out of that. And I was amazed for how can she do things like this. And I said, oh, I can't. One day I may do that. And now, I can say not now, but since I become a chef, I keeping this way to cook my food, which is traditional, original Italian food. Very simple, very authentic, and this is what I want to keep going and doing for the future.
What is the heart and soul of Italian cuisine?
The Italian cuisine I think is a cuisine for everyone. It can make happy every country, every nationality, because we have a variety of ingredients and different regional dishes that everyone can be happy, from vegetarian to for seafood, meat, so many herbs and different style of cooking that I think that's why Italian cuisine has become so popular all around the world as well.
Italian cooking revolves a lot around Italian original stuff, ingredients, whether it's vegetables, cheeses, hams, meats. Now, if you don't have that and you substitute, what sort of a difference does that make?
I'm very traditional, is right. So for me, Italian food, I don't want to modify or change. So there is some basic things that are a must in the Italian cuisine. And when we talk about products, they are DOP, di origine protetta, which means protected origin products, which are well recognized worldwide as an Italian product. That's why everyone want to copy. So we talk about Parmesan cheese or Parma ham, some kind of cheeses, our olive oil and so on. This doesn't mean that we cannot make a nice and good Italian food in Colombo, for example, because this is a part of the ingredient that we have. But also, like in this beautiful Colombo coast, we have a lot of seafood, a lot of nice products that we combine and put together with our herbs or other ingredients to make a nice Italian food. Of course, we should always keep an eye to the originality of the plates.
So what challenges are there in cooking Italian cuisine for the Asian and the South Asian taste buds?
This is not that difficult because Italy is Italy is just in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, which we have 7,000 kilometers of coast. And we go from the north to the south with 21 regions, which are, every region have different food. So to the north we are very, let's say it's cooler, so it's more heavy food, more fatty food. But when you go to the south, it's more spicy, because we are going to the hotter place, so it's more spicy, a lot of more herbs. And I saw when I come in Thailand, was 28 years ago, this it can combine very well. We can combine a lot of food from Italy exported to Asia, which is fit very well here.
You bring over 100 family recipes to Prego. Now, what's your favorite dish to make?
I mean, there is plenty of favorite dish, but if I have to choose one, I will choose a risotto. Risotto for me is a you can have, when we talk about risotto, you can have thousands of different plates. It's called a risotto. Different risotto can be with seafood, can be with fish, can be with meat, can be with sausages, can be vegetables. It's endless, the way to make risotto. It's so beautiful to make risotto. I can never stop to do that.
If you look at Italian cuisine, what is the best dish you think that Italians actually make?
Around the world, we are so well recognized as a spaghetti and pizza, is right? This is, for me, I think, is just it's just a basic. The thing that like I don't know, like you go to Japan and you see the sushi. It's not only, we don't just stop on that. If we think about Italian cuisine, for me, I will see the south with a lot of grilled vegetable and a beautiful assorted grilled seafood. This is Italian dish that every half of Italy, they eat at least 3-4 times a day.
What are we going to see at Prego Colombo on your menu?
Since we are right to the coast, for sure we will have a lot of nice seafood, because I went to the market, which is just right next to Prego, and I was amazed to see all the fresh seafood and fish that they arrive daily. So I literally went to the market. And it's amazing, this market. There's so many crustaceans and food, and anything is there, together with a lot of vegetables and herbs and spices. So this will be a good, a part of influence of Prego Colombo menu, for sure.
So now Prego is in Thailand, Prego is in Colombo, both places where it might be challenging to bring in those Italian ingredients. Colombo specifically, how are you going to manage that challenge?
It was challenging in Thailand when I arrived, was 20 years ago, and then getting more popular, the Italian food, so we have it's more easy now. Colombo is maybe a little bit behind that, so the challenge is to adapt. I mean, it's good to go out to the market. We have to go out and see what the market gives to us. And we will always find the solution for our food, because like I said, we can see a lot of vegetables that they can be suited to my recipes, and as well with the beautiful beaches and sea that we have in front, we can have endless different plates and dishes of seafood.
Chef Marco, what has been the most rewarding part of working with the Onyx Hospitality brand and bringing your Italian heritage to the other side of the world?
Okay, I started with Onyx, it was over 22 years ago, and I was not expected to have this kind of successful time with the Prego restaurant. Back in the age of 2003, when I opened the first Prego in Koh Samui Island, and then the second in Bangkok, the third in Pattaya, the fourth in Phuket. I was amazed to see how beautiful and welcome anyone was in Prego. It was an honor when they told me, Marco, we are going abroad now, abroad from Thailand, to open a Prego in Sri Lanka, in Colombo, to Amare Colombo. So for me it was an honor to think my grandmom recipe, what they give to me and what I can bring for the future to anyone. This is, for me, is amazing.
Looking forward to good things at Prego, Chef Marco. Kaleidoscope is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. Remember to like, subscribe and follow us for more.